agriculture, and I'm the Family and Consumer Science Agent in White County, Arkansas. With me today is Becca Stackhouse from the University of Georgia. Becca is a Family and Consumer Science Agent in Crisp County, Georgia. Together we're bringing you hot and cold. Take the temperature. So with lunches, ask yourself, is hot even an option for you? Do you have a thermos to keep it hot? I don't, because I don't really think I would use a thermos that often. So is a hot soup a good idea for a child? Depends on their age. Can they open the thermos easily without spilling? That's another good question and will depend on your child. Do you need a microwave to warm it up? Some schools do not allow children to use the microwaves even if they are available. Again, depending on the age. I have an office microwave, so that's what I use most of the time. Do you need other equipment to keep it hot? That's another good question to ask before you even think about a soup or a stew. So, soups and stews are great leftovers. You can make your own at home, freeze in small lunch portions, and you can make small batches for greater variety. You could have a lot of soups and stews stuffed in your freezer. This is a great option. But don't forget all the other food groups, because remember, we're My Plate Masters now. So you may need to add a fruit cup or whole wheat crackers to round out that meal. Casseroles are another great lunch option. Leftovers are easy to warm up for a quick and easy lunch. In fact, this is one thing I really enjoy having for lunch. You can make your own casseroles and freeze in lunch portions, especially those casseroles that maybe the rest of your family didn't particularly enjoy, but you did. Casseroles can also be much better and healthier than the frozen lunches that you purchase at the store. So again, another great option to warm up. But you don't always have to have hot things for lunch. Cool and easy, especially in the summertime, is great. Salads and sandwiches make great cold lunches, and they are usually the first thing that we think of when we're packing lunches. So again, with those salads, you want to keep your salad dressing in a separate container, because that way it won't get all messy. And you can be really creative with your salads and add things that you really enjoy. Maybe it's black beans or turkey, some walnuts. Be creative and add some things that you really enjoy. With your sandwiches, you want to pack that lettuce, tomato, and other moist ingredients separate, again, so they don't get kind of soggy. You can use bread, pita pockets, wraps, flatbreads, lots of different options for those sandwiches. So if you do want to choose something to keep it hot, use an insulated container for soup or stew if you can't warm it up at lunch. So in the morning, you'll have to remember to start working a little bit before you walk out the door. You'll want to fill your thermos with boiling water, let it stand for a few minutes, empty it out, and fill it with hot soup. Now, if you have an office kitchen, which I do and I really enjoy that, you want to be considerate of others. So use a cover in the microwave because it makes less mess, so you have to clean it less often. And you want to try not to burn things like popcorn especially, and also limit the strong smells of things like fish, because you want to be considerate of the other people that you're around in your office. Now, if you're going to keep it cold, you want an insulated bag to keep things cold, depending on what size you need, depending on what all you have with you. You want to use 2 different cold sources, an ice pack or 2, frozen juice box, or even a water bottle. And you want to make sure that you clean that bag every day. Just wiping it out should be sufficient. Encourage everybody to bring their lunch boxes in, take everything out each day instead of waiting until in the morning and you're rushing around looking for it. I like to wait until just the last minute before we pack our lunches. That way we know that they're probably going to stay nice and cold. Now, reusable containers, I've picked these up just through the years. These make it easy to allow you to portion out and save money. And you can portion out your way. Some containers even have the serving size is listed. So, you know, a third of a cup, a fourth of a cup, you know, 3/8 of a cup, and just depending on how much you want. And so that way you can portion it out easily and have it nice and healthy. So you just don't want to forget to take these out also and wash those every day. So I'm going to turn it over to Becca and see what she's cooking up.
Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of the food demo portion of Made at Home. Thanks Katie for the education, and I look forward to sharing it to you. So today's recipe comes from Food E-Talk, which is a part of UGA's SNAP Education. And so we started with 2 cans of white beans in our bowl, and we're gonna cut up our vegetables. So we've got cucumbers going in this, we've got a yellow bell pepper, we've got tomatoes and green onions. So we're gonna make it a colorful, cold salad. So there's our cucumber all sliced up. I put the whole cucumber in there, but the recipe only called for half. Now we're gonna chop up our bell pepper. Yellow bell pepper. Now for our tomato. Here's our tomato. Green onions are in there. Now we're gonna make the topping. So we've got our olive oil. We've got our white wine vinegar. We have our tomato, basil, garlic seasoning. We're gonna whisk that up. And then it's gonna go over our vegetables and our beans, and it is going to sit there, and I'm gonna use the whisk since that's the utensil I already have dirty. We're gonna bring our beans to the top. Then you're just gonna refrigerate and chill it until it is ready to eat. So this is a grab and go. This is our hot cold week, so this one is our cold salad. So to do a hot, you could add a soup to it and have a hot soup with a cold salad. Just up to you of how you want to combine that hot and cold. So this gives us our vegetable rainbow here. We've got our vegetable of yellow, our vegetable of green and red. And so this helps to give us some of those natural vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that our body needs from a day-to-day basis. So make sure that you add this to your daily routine and share with us how you are enjoying it. Thanks for joining this episode of Made at Home.